TravelDog here, wandering through the streets of Leicester, a town in the East Midlands of England. In today's video, we're heading off to a restaurant that does Pakistani street food, and it's called Cafe 804. 804 is the prison cell that Imran Khan, famous cricketer and former Prime Minister of Pakistan, I think is actually still in at the moment. Or anyway, that's the cell he was put in. So let's head on down, see what happens in this place. So this is Evington Road in Leicester. This is quite a funky little place. It's got all sorts of different restaurants on it. And quite a lot of actually quite famous restaurants originated from this road. Anyway, there it is. There's Cafe 804 just over there across the road. Pakistani Street Food. It does everything from like breakfast to Nihari to Paya, which is like a hoof curry. But let's just go inside and see what happens. Got loads of things on the menu. Great breakfast, Desi breakfast, loaded Desi breakfast. They're supposed to be really good and big and tasty. And you got things down here like these burger shoulder, Karachi bun kebab. I think they're meant to be kind of like, you know, special of the house. All sorts of things, wraps, nachos, chaat, rice bowl, and then Desi mains as well. So you got fried chicken, fried lamb, nihari, blah blah. All these different things, with some thalis as well. At the back here you got some Desi Chinese dishes, as well as some biryanis, loaded fried. So anyway, see what happens. Quite a few drinks and stuff as well. Full crew in the house today, man. All of them here.
And due to a bit of a complete disaster with the microphone, some of the bits inside the restaurant I'm going to voice over. Anyway, here I am telling you about what we ordered. Basically, Nihari, beautiful lamb stew, Paya, that hoof curry, and then there were so many of us there, all sorts of other things. There was like the thali, lamb chops, the Desi breakfast. Anyway, there's going to be a bonanza of food coming your way. And first up was a bit of mango lassi, basically made from yogurt and a mango pulp. This one was unbelievably thick, really sort of dreamily thick and clinging to the inside of that glass, which was rather wonderful.
Look at that, really thick and yellow today. Really good, man.
And then the food arrived.
Okay, so this is the loaded Desi breakfast, this isn't it? Yeah, loaded Desi breakfast. Look at all those goodies. Okay, so that is the chana. Yeah.
Chickpea curry.
Chickpea curry, basically. And you got keema. Is that chicken or lamb keema? It's good, that keema, man.
Probably lamb.
Probably lamb. Then you got the halwa. That's a sweet dish.
Which goes with the fried puri.
Oh, that goes with the fried puri. And you got the lovely sort of Desi omelette in the centre. And you got that beautiful naan on the corner. Oh wow, check it out. You must get an English breakfast. Look at that. Bang on, straightforward English breakfast. Eggs, sausages, hash browns and beans. No. Oh, and check him out. And there's some nice lamb chops. They look good, baby. So yeah, so you got the chana, you got keema aloo, buttered chicken. That's a dal. Looks good, man. Got some nice chips and stuff over as well. Nice, check it out. Lovely Paya. Nihari. Nihari, just brilliant. Thanks very much. Yeah, nice. Good. Nice. Right, let's just get a little back for a moment. Paya. Paya is hoof, isn't it? Slow cooked hoof, quite a famous Pakistani dish. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at that. And you can see the hoof's in there, man. It's quite a weird texture, the hoof. It's kind of quite gelatinous. It's quite an extraordinary thing. Quite an extraordinary thing. Look at it. And over here we got the Nihari as well. Oh, look at that big, beautiful bit of meat on that, man. Oh, look at it.
Already got the ginger on.
Yeah, I want a little taste of it.
Look at that, babe. That looks good, man.
No, I'll just do it.
Look at that beautiful lamb just falling off the bone.
Absolutely stunning. Right, let's get into eating these things. And to delve in, you obviously need a bit of joyful bread. So there's the naan, that's like Rafidi's favourite. I much prefer this gigantic, beautiful tandoori roti. It's kind of thinner, a little bit crisper, and I think it has a sort of richer, deeper flavour that I think goes better with the food.
I'll try a bit of your keema.
So, cracked it off with a bit of the keema, basically like a minced meat curry. It could be chicken, it could be lamb, sometimes you have it with peas. This one had a little bit of potato in it, actually. It's Mrs. D just putting it on the plate for me there. It's a really nice, tasty curry, slow cooked. Ooh, look at that, and I delved in. The thing about this one that was really amazing is it had such a rich, deep, stocky flavour. It obviously been cooked for hours, but it had this sort of intensity and depth of flavour to it that was fantastic. Then it was time for the chickpeas, the chana, the next part of the Desi breakfast that essentially I'm delving through at the moment. Ooh, look at those babies. They look nice, don't they? Lurking there in that roti. Now, these were absolutely stunning, frankly. They had a deep sort of meaty, earthy flavour to them. Actually, the best chickpeas I've ever had. I don't really like chickpeas, but they're amazing. A little bit of the Desi egg. That was kind of fresh, tasty, falling away and escaping there. But it was kind of creamy as well, actually, and the spice just added up to all that bonanza vibe to it all. Now it was time to wrestle with that gelatinous hoof curry. Hack off some tasty, gooey bits of madness and joy.
Right, let's try and get this. First time I had the hoof, I thought I was eating my own teeth. It's got kind of little bits of bone in it, and it's kind of gelatinous. I always find it a bit weird. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at you, Paya onto the plate. Well, you can see the thickness of the Paya and the thickness of that sauce. Look at that. Alright, let's give it a go.
And I fought with the beast to try and get a nice, succulent bit of that Paya, which I did get. Oh, look at that beautiful, gelatinous, fatty bit of joy. And in it goes. It was surprisingly good. Probably the best pie I've ever had. I mean, I've had pie quite a few times. Sometimes it can be a bit earthy, it can be a bit meaty. Sometimes those little bones just really get you, but this was just creamy and gelatinous, but in a really nice way, and sort of with a bit of spice that came through and bust into and kicked it up. Really good. And then it was time for the Nihari. Look at that beautiful lamb shank in that bowl, scooping some beautiful succulent bits of lamb off, slamming in the plate ready to devour down with that tandoori roti. Now, it's got to be said, Nihari is probably one of my favourite dishes in the whole world, and you can see why. Look at that lamb. Oh, with the beautiful thick gravy delving off it. And it was beautiful. It's an absolutely stunning dish. It's just so spicy, along with the creaminess and the succulence, the deep flavour, and that juice you could just devour forever. It's absolutely beautiful. And this one was actually quite beautiful because it was the whole beast on the bone. You don't normally get it like that if you have it, actually. You don't normally get the beast on the bone, but the beast on the bone, as you can see there, was absolutely delicious. Made it absolutely fantastic. It really sort of kicked it out of the park with that beast on the bone bit. Look at it, all that gravy. Absolutely divine as you devour into it. Stunning, absolutely stunning. And what more do you want to do but wash that down with a bit of salam cola, which obviously is the only thing that anybody in Leicester is drinking at the moment. Really nice. It had a slightly buzzier, lighter vibe to it. Then I make the most of nibbling anything else I could find. This was the butter chicken that came with the thali. I've never been into butter chicken. Always thought it was like a kind of gura dish, but this was actually surprisingly good. Once again, it had a real depth, meaty sort of depth of flavour too. You could taste the sort of charcoal cooked chicken coming through. Never liked butter chicken before, but this was actually surprisingly tasty. Then it was into that halva, basically made of semolina, kind of the sweet dish at the end. and it goes with that rather nice sort of fried puri. Look at that thing pulling apart. Look at it. I saved it to the end, even though it was part of the Desi breakfast, as you know, to have it as kind of dessert. And I devoured and delved that down. Actually, surprisingly good. You know, kind of light, refreshing, nice little end to the whole thing. Then I couldn't obviously resist trying that tukka dal that came with the thali. Yes, I was stealing food from everybody's plates, basically. I thought I'd have a bit of rice, and in it goes. Well, after I filmed it. It was actually really surprisingly tasty. Once again, it had kind of a deep meatiness to it. Actually, kind of a sort of all the things like the chickpeas and that had a meatiness and a depth. And then it was time to head outside for a roundup.
Okay, crew, so we're outside Cafe 804 and absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Pakistani street food, superb. My wife is Pakistani, so she should know, and she absolutely adored it. So it was fantastic. Wants to go back there and chomp up more stuff. It was really good, actually. I think what actually really stood out to me is mainly the Paya, the crazy hoof curry. Sometimes I had that, it just freaks me out a bit. It's a bit freaky. But today it was really nice. I mean, all that sort of gelatinous, beautiful sort of part of the hoof was so soft. It was quite creamy, and the spice was really tasty. Really enjoyed it. I haven't ever really enjoyed it before that much, but today it was amazing. It's really good spice with it as well. And weirdly enough, the chickpeas on the breakfast, really enjoyed them. They had a deep earthiness that you just don't normally seem to get. Normally the chickpeas are a bit like, yeah, leave it or not. But this was really tasty. They taste like just really good chickpeas that are like been home cooked really slowly. It was really amazingly good. Quinoa was really nice as well. Just really kind of meaty and stewy. I love it when the quinoa has that kind of really stewy vibe to it. So yeah, absolutely loved it. Definitely worth coming here. So get yourselves down here, and as ever, please like and subscribe so I'm going on more crazy food adventures. Auf Wiedersehen, Bye bye.